All rested up from the World's Daily Show?
Oh, yeah, just about.
Yeah. Well, there's loads of news to get on with now.
This episode is brought to you by our most excellent title sponsor, Team Cayote.
And our awesome partners.
Team Savox.
Tonisport.
Invisible Speed Mayako Youth Mentoring Program.
RC. Orlowski Racing Line.
RSRC.
EuroRC.
Now Graphics.
36 Move.
I'm Matt McCallum.
And I'm Frank McKinney.
And here are your headlines.
Kevin Abear has been in touch.
Hi, Kevin.
Hey, Kevin. He told us that his brand new track, Total RC Arena, is now open and just in time for the winter racing season in Canada.
It looks like an amazing facility and the opening was packed. The first race day was the 5th of October.
And if you're anywhere near Quebec City, go check it out.
And if you've got a track opening announcement, just let us know.
Definitely. Okay, so we have loads of race results to get to, so let's reel them off quick.
The final race of the Euro Nitro Series was just this last weekend. Here's an onboard from John Ehrman.
Yeah, but who won the series? Quickly!
Our pal Tony Gruber from Germany won ahead of last year's winner Simon Kurzbuck from Switzerland.
And in 1/10, Jacob Rzycki took the overall win.
In Korea, the Asian On-Road Championship, or AOC, took place with Ronald Volker victorious over podium finishers Alexander Hagberg and Akio Tsubui.
Hey, that's our pal Kevin Abear in the top 10, making the trip from Canada. Great job, eh?
Yeah, hey. In the UK, the first event of the Essex Winter Series took place with Kyle Branson taking the win in the Premier Mod class. And series organiser Ollie Meggett had this to say.
Well done, Kyle.
That's right, he took it ahead of Nitro Euro's A finalist Alex Thurston and World's A finalist in electric touring car Elliot Harper.
In the Benelux.
Where?
The Low Countries.
What? Huh?
Well, for this report, the Netherlands and Belgium specifically.
Ah, okay. Oh, is this about our friend Ollie Boltnick winning the Belgian 13.5 touring car championship?
Well, yes. And also Rob Janssen winning the Dutch Modified Touring Car Championship.
Our next National Series bit of news is for our pal Stefan Strasser of Austria, winning his National Nitro 110 Track Series.
Finally, a couple of our RC friends did really well recently. Burak Kilic won the very hotly contested Reds GP last week. Possibly his biggest win to date.
Awesome. Fabulous job, Burak. And also, Mika Widmeyer, bing! He's a Team Savox driver. He won in Austria.
What class, I hear you asking? All of them. Well, all the biggest ones. 1/8 Nitro buggy, 2-wheel drive electric and 4-wheel drive electric, but not e-buggies.
That is truly amazing.
Very impressive.
Winning 3 national championships in 1 year and his 5th time in a row winning both 2-wheel drive and 4-wheel drive buggies.
Wow. Now, to wrap things up, we often get questions about how much do RC commentators earn? And we can finally reveal how much it is with some footage that we have discovered.
Whoa, look at this Bugatti. Hey man, nice car. What do you do for a living?
I'm a famous RC car commentator.
Whoa, any tips for anyone in life?
Just keep working hard, slaving away, and one day you might just make it.
Oh, cool.
So yeah, if you commentate on tiny car racing, maybe someday, if you're lucky, you can sit in a slightly larger car at some point.
Yeah, hopefully. And now, here are your main stories. So the big news this week is that the 2027 Electric Buggy Worlds is up for tender.
Chicken tenders?
No. The original host of the 2027 Worlds, Farmar, doesn't have a club that they want to put forward to host it.
Okay, so as we racers, you and I, that is, know, the different RC Federation blocks around the world rotate the hosting duties for the World Championships.
Yes, they do. Yes.
And if that block isn't able to host the Worlds for some reason, there's a rollback rule that says the previous host has first refusal.
Yeah, that's why the Nitro Buggy Worlds was hosted in Redovan 13 times in a row.
Well, for some it feels like 13 times in a row. But let's go back to the basics and find out what is IFMAR, ROAR, EFRA, FEMCA, and FAMAR anyway.
The world governing body for RC car racing is IFMAR, the International Federation of Model Automobile Racing, which is made up of 4 international federation blocks.
Yeah, the first one, as we know, is EFRA, the European Federation of Radio-Operated Automobiles.
Which includes countries in the geographic area of Europe, which to note is different from the European Union.
Meaning that you guys in Brexit land are still technically in Europe.
Yes, and also still in EFRA for now. Anyway, that also includes Russia, but they're currently suspended for really bad things.
Yeah. There's also FEMCA, the Far East Model Car Association, which, being part Asian, I prefer the term maybe East Asia.
But it also includes the whole of Asia and Australia.
Now, covering North America, meaning the United States and Canada, is ROAR, the Remotely Operated Auto Racers.
And then we have FAMAR, the fourth Association of Model Auto Racing. It's just the 4th one. Central and South America, South Africa, and Israel.
Of course. Now, each of those international blocks are made up of their member national federations.
So if you're ever unhappy with something in RC, don't get mad. Get in touch with your national federation. They'll get in touch with your international block, and they'll get in touch with IFMAR. Get it sorted. Back to the news in hand, and there is currently no host block for the 10th Buggy Worlds in 2027.
And that effectively means there's no host club, like Hills Off-Road RC was for the recent Electric Buggy Worlds.
And IFMAR know that the current rollback rules, that they're not ideal, they're just something that helps to ensure that the World Championships actually take place, because it takes a lot of time, effort, and money to get these things prepared for a Worlds.
Yeah, so they've asked the other blocks, meaning EFRA, ROAR, and FEMCA, if they can have a host if they'd like to propose.
I think FAMAR as well. They could, if they find a club, also propose them. That's what's kicked off this online search for a host club.
So just what is a proposal anyway?
Well, the host club sends a prepared document showing off their facilities and their pit area, their driver stand, their parking, their food services, their toilets, everything.
And all of that is very important for anywhere looking to host a world championship, of course.
Also, they have to outline their experience in hosting large events and also share what there is to do around the track, like, activities, karting, skydiving, kangaroos.
Yeah, basically, it's sort of a tourist brochure for the track, because before and after the RC racing, people like to do other stuff and turn the race travel into a bit of a holiday.
Yeah, see the kangaroos.
Let's see what happens, and of course, we'll have the latest news for you right here.
In 2026, EOS is adding another round to the calendar and will be hitting the dirt. This is your chance to race the famous track that's hosted the IFMAR Worlds and EFRA Euros. From the 16th to the 19th of April, join us at one of Europe's finest racing facilities, the Hudi Arena in Trenčín, Slovakia. And that's not all. For 2026, EOS will be broadcast on rcracingtv. So be sure to join Scotty and the gang at the track and online.
Now, do you remember our fantastic Team Savox
Crikey, that's a big one.
prizes from the World's Daily Shows?
Well, you can join us in congratulating the 4 winners of a brand new high-end racing servo from Team Savox, plus a brand new pit mat.
Yeah, we also had a signed motor from world champion Brock Champlin from the USA, courtesy of Hobbywing.
That's right, and we've already contacted the winner of that competition, but if you didn't win, don't worry, there's another Hobbywing giveaway running live right now on Facebook.
That's right, you can win a signed Hobbywing motor from now 2-time world champion Marcus Cayote. Just go to the RC Racing TV Facebook page and find the contest post.
Now, speaking of winners, John Dukakis, remember, all of this is yours. You just have to get in touch with us.
Yes, you can have this shipped right to your doorstep, or if you don't like this, you can have some RC Racing TV merch instead. The choice is yours, but there's a limited time left before this gets rolled over to someone else.
You just have 7 days from the day that this episode has been released, and get in touch. Claim this prize.
Come on, John. You can do it. And we'll have more giveaways coming soon, but you have to be a hero to get access. Join, watch,
and win. Okay, so that's it for this week. We hope you've enjoyed this episode of RCTV News.
And if we missed something, or you want to correct something, keep it to yourself.
Or drop us a comment.
This episode has been brought to you by our awesome title sponsor, Team Cayote.
And our amazing partners,
Team Savox. Tonisport,
Invisible Speed Mayako Youth Mentoring Program,
Beach RC,
Orlowski Racing Line,
RSRC,
EuroRC,
Mao Graphics.
36 Move.
Everyone in the comments waited till after we said goodbye. That's how long they watch for. After we said goodbye.
Yeah.
So that's it. We'll see you next week. Bye. Just take these. Oh, question of the week.
Yes.
Question of the week.
Of course. What should we have? I know, here's a really obvious one. Where would you like to see the next 10th Buggy Worlds?
Yes, that's an easy one. Just say my local track for extra points and let us know why.
That's it. That's the end. There's nothing else on the screen there to read. So now it's bye for real.
Bye. Hey there, we can't believe it, but you've made it to the secret after show.
Yes. First, we want to honor our heroes.
And for everyone else, we don't want to say goodbye. We want you to join us.
Yeah. If you want us to be able to keep making this content and coverage, there's a few ways that you can help.
Yeah, first and most importantly, you can hit subscribe.
Then, if you really want to support us, you can become an RCTV Hero by joining the channel. Click join down below on YouTube, and the link for that is also in the description.
If you want to rep RCTV, then go to rcracingtv.com and buy some merch.
Finally, if you want to help us just keep the lights on, then you can buy us a coffee right here.
Right down there, or in person if we bump into you at the track.
Now, if you're still watching after all that, then it's time to pick your next clip. I would say the top one.
No, I think this one is way more their speed. I think this is the one that they'll like.
Okay. Well, either way, thanks and goodbye.